Apay?
Pie tea!
Can't chill makan pie tea?
Ini best in the world, ini. This is Malacca, where the history comes from. And the food will make you want to stay for good.
The spice trade brought on the settlers. Princess Hang Lipo brought the Chinese over, and they hung out, giving us the Peranakan culture. The Portuguese came and built a Famosa and sailed around their fancy ships. Then the Dutch, then the British. There's so much to Malacca. And the best place to begin is Cafe 1511, right next to the Baba Nyonya Heritage Museum, where they serve some excellent Peranakan snacks, and I hear it's just the way Parameswara liked it. Now, I don't know if Parameswara ever got a taste of Nyonya food, but this building has been here for eons, so you can just lick the walls for a taste of authenticity. But you don't have to lick the walls, because there's some authentic pie tea and Nyonya Ota-Ota to lick instead.
This is good. Most pie teas that I eat is either too much on the horseradish or another ingredient. This is just nice. Very balanced. I'm gonna have it with a bit of chili, see how that tastes. Excellent snack. You know, another thing that's interesting about it is that unlike most other pie teas, which is usually just a cup, this one actually looks like a upside down top hat. I suppose it's very difficult to get this sort of shape. So this is a very delicate piece of work right here.
I found out later that the top hat shape was the authentic way of doing it, which is a dying art. Next thing was to find out the difference between normal Ota-Ota and Nyonya Ota-Ota. Brains!
Wow. I think I can already tell the difference. Full on, man. Oh my goodness. This is so good. Okay, so it's rich on the outside, right? It's got a whole layer of like combined spices spread on top. But the inside is not really touched. You know what that means? Most Ota-Otas are red because you come in, you mash everything up, you have the colors in there, you've got all the spices, you put it in your wrap, and you bakar. This one, I think it's whole fish. If you come check this out, it's a lot tougher to break open, unlike the other Ota-Ota, which is basically paste. And it looks almost fish cake-like inside. And it's a much more satisfying bite.
Great appetizers. Cafe 1511, definitely a good place to start.
An architecture like this, walking around Malacca, stopping by, having a quick snack with a cup of tea is definitely a good idea. So with that, I'm going to continue. So I wish you good day.
Good day. My first look at Peranakan culture was a character named Bibi Kim Nyo. I think every Malaysian knows what I'm talking about.
This guy right here. You have a real Peranakan man who dresses up as a woman to entertain the people in the way of his culture and who loves food, and boom, you get yourself a restaurant.
Oh, yes.
Now I have a question for you.
Yes.
Kenny, can I call you Bibi?
According to my character on TV, is called Bibi as a lady. But you can call me Kenny. But you call Bibi also as good lah. A rose by any other name would smell that sweet.
That's right. In that case, thank you very much, Bibi. You can call me Susan.
One of the most famous products of the melting pot that is Baba Nyonya cuisine is Nyonya Laksa. And at Kenny's Delights, you get the best. I'm also going to try the mee siam and dessert.
Okay, I'm gonna have the chendol for dessert.
Yeah, chendol.
So I'm gonna make this my RRR.
Okay, right.
You know what an RRR is? No, it's a Raz's random request.
Oh.
Now, Kenny is much more than an actor and a restaurateur. He's also a skilled chef with an abundance of love and pride for the food of his culture. Which leads me to my first bite.
Oh. It's so rich.
Yes. As I told you, I promise you.
You know, the thing is, right? There's a lot of santan in here, is this right?
Right.
Yeah?
That's why I told you about Peranakan food. Like, for example, this laksa, it has 8 important ingredients. You know, we have the gelanga, serai, chilies, onions, belacan, candle nut, and then kunyit, yellow turmeric, and also coriander.
But the thing is, okay, sometimes I eat laksa or any other form of noodles, and I get to taste one thing more than the other. This is like harmonious.
Yeah. Real Nyonya laksa, they do not have any curry powder in it. I used to maintain this, and this is my mother's recipe. I used to maintain this, and I do not compromise. Because mostly, many people cook, and especially when they are doing business, they compromise in the taste to make more money. But to me, no. Food is food, taste is taste. And this is my pride. The pride of an authentic Nyonya laksa.
You better take advantage of that. This man really knows what he's talking about.
So this is the mee siam. So this mee siam is actually sweet sour gravy. It's a different taste altogether with that. And normally, when we have parties, we serve laksa and also mee siam.
Okay.
Okay. So right, this again we have cucumbers shredded and omelette, and we have bean curd, eggs and prawns, shrimps. Okay. I'll give you half.
Okay. So what this is a bihun goreng essentially,
Yeah.
but it comes with the gravy.
Gravy.
And is this
and
why
the gravy is separately done. It's like the laksa gravy. So we just pour over it.
I see.
And it was good, but that laksa is what will have me driving down to Malacca again and again.
You try the chendol first.
Okay. Here we go.
Now what I want you just to take a scoop of that, put it in your mouth. See?
Oh, yeah. You don't understand. You don't understand. This is this is too much. The ice has been shaved so fine that everything seeps into it. You know? And of course, the gula melaka is gula melaka. You cannot say anything anymore, right?
Yeah.
Your chendol is standard.
We make our own chendol.
You make your own chendol?
Yes. We do not use any artificial coloring. So everything in this chendol bowl is natural.
I was talking to those Penangites just now, and I asked them what was good here.
Chendol is very good.
The chendol. Now I know what they mean, lah. They said it was better than Penang. No. They said it was different from Penang.
Different from Penang.
These are the Penangites, you know. They will never say you are the best in the world. They will say you are different.
Different, yeah.
I don't lie. They are #1 food capital in Malaysia.
Yeah.
No lies. Melaka, #1, but different.
You know, having not just a meal, but an experience in a Peranakan house that's 100 years old, with a man so passionate about his culture, is what best in the world's all about.
Everything that you've talked about today, from your architecture, your culture, everything, I could taste it in the food. And the attention to detail is just second to none.
Yeah. What I've given you is something very, very authentic, very, very special in the sense that it's only served during the Peranakan ceremonies, Peranakan parties and so on. So I'm trying to preserve this food culture so that the generations after this will have a much more bigger array of Peranakan food for them to enjoy. You see? So this is the Peranakans are very proud of their food, and normally they keep their food to the best so that they can always tell people nothing like Nyonya food.
And that's why Peranakan food is best in the world.
Oh, thank you.
Cheers.
As we make new lives, we gotta cling to old pleasures. Keeping traditions alive through our food is definitely the way to go. It's always great when you get to stuff your face with a dish in the place it originated from.
Still in Malacca, and we've come to Hajah Mona for Asam Pedas. Just the name of it says it all. Asam Pedas.
Word on the street is that Hajah Mona is the place to go for this spicy sour delight, especially after your preferred nightlife experience.
Nek, jadi Nenek dah berapa lama buat kedai, buat bisnes ni? 20 tahun.
And this is Haja Mona.
Mula-mula saya asam pedas tu satu nenek. Sekarang semua dah ada.
Oh, ya ke?
Ya, betul.
Nenek lah yang asam pedas.
Nenek mula-mula asam pedas. Wah, kecil.
Ya ke?
Dekat
Melaka ni.
Melaka.
And here it is. Daging salai asam pedas, ikan kembung asam pedas, ikan pari asam pedas. Can you smell it? Can you? You can't. But you can come here and try if you like. Anyways, I'm gonna dig in. Okay, I'm gonna do this Malacca style because this is what they do. Okay, Malacca style is they eat it with nasi lemak bungkus. Definitely lemak. This is a nasi lemak. Now I'm having a tough time trying to decide which one to dig into first. I think I'll go with the odd one out first. Okay, we've got fishes, but this is beef. Whoa. It's really nice. It's very simple, actually. Oh, there you go. It hits you again. The spices like to hit you at the back. Now, the taste, mind you, trying to decipher this. Definitely standard asam pedas, but there's something to it. There's something slightly different to it.
Okay, nenek belajar masak asam pedas dari siapa?
Siapa dia sendiri?
Sendiri?
Dengan siapa nak belajar? Asam pedas senang.
Okay. Next, I'm going to go with my ikan kembung. Let's see how this fares. Something tells me that they do it separately. I'm making an assumption here, yeah? Because it didn't soak in to the fish completely. So it's really great because you have like your fish taste properly and then you have your asam pedas paste properly. So it's really, really good. Mental. It's so mental, I'm gonna go for more rice. That's why I have 10 packets here.
Jadi ni masuk dapur, buat terus jadi asam pedas.
Cili, bawang dia asam.
Jadi asam pedas.
Jadi asam pedas.
Without further ado, one of my favorite fishes in the world, pari. I'm gonna try the sauce first. Man, that sauce tastes so much like Haja Mona. Let's try some of that pari. Wow. You can still taste the smokiness of the pari, like it just got off the grill sort of like thing, and then been put in here. Lovely. Just lovely. This asam pedas makes for a great supper. A must try. Guys, this is amazing. I've got 3 delicious plates of asam pedas in front of me. I've been told that this is one of the best asam pedas in Malacca, and you know what? I would believe it because it's definitely something. And chilling out in Malacca, having asam pedas, you know, it's that kind of feeling, you know, that's the best in the world that you're looking for. You don't believe me? I'm on my 3rd nasi lemak. Now go away, I'm gonna enjoy this. Malacca is not all about the old. There's plenty of new. So here we go. From a sour, spicy night to a new day that dawns with 1,000 sweet treats.
And now, 1,000 crepes. I wasn't kidding. See? Each of these cakes are made out of many, many really thin layers of crepes. Okay, maybe it's not 1,000, but see, it's called mille crepe, which literally translated means 1,000 crepe.
Dataran Pahlawan is where you'll find this unique layered delicacy at Najee Cafe. While I was browsing their cake counter of delight, I ran into a fellow KLite.
How did you find out about this place?
Through friends. What's your favorite one?
The original.
Original.
Can't go wrong with the original for a true OG like me. But just one slice?
Excuse me, if I were to go for more, right, what would you recommend?
The berry strawberry.
Berry strawberry? Very good. Okay, and what else? Banana?
Which which one to have. Banana chocolate or very, very good? Tell you what, you know what? Let's go for both. Can I do that? Sure. Of course. 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, and a glass of water just to clear the palate. Let's go with the original first. Everybody here says it's really, really good. It is very good. The best part about this is that you get to like feel the 1,000 slices in your mouth. Really thin slices. Rich cream. Nice layer of this icing on the top. Let's see if there's the same effect on this very, very strawberry. Very, very good. It's cream-filled, like the original, but the difference is all the dollops of berries and jam within the layers. Let's go to the third one. The layers have chocolate in them and cream. And I wonder where the bananas come in. Yeah, I definitely see a couple of layers of bananas. Yes. You know, this could be a really good place to take a girl out. To be honest, this is the best. I agree with everyone here. It's very simple to just take in and it's such a joy to eat. It's a micro cake technology, if you will. Imagine a thin layer of cake, then a thin layer of cake, a thin layer of this, and a thin layer, and they just repeat and repeat and repeat. And when you put it in your mouth and it crumbles, pastry technology, baby. Now, we started off our Malacca adventure at Cafe 1511. Now, I didn't realize it just now, but 1511 is the year that the Portuguese came to the Malacca Straits. The year is 2011, and if I'm not mistaken, these guys have been around for 500 years. They came, they brought their food, they married it with ours, and they never went back. The Portuguese settlement in Ujung Pasir is a fishing village, which is why it's known best for serving up seafood that goes from the sea to your belly in no time flat. Oh, it's trying to do a sit-up. Oh, that's a good sit-up. Fresh! I see food, I eat food. You see food, I eat food. And of course, I had to eat some. But I had something a little bit more evil planned. Devil's curry, reputed to be so hot that your tongue will go up in flames. Let's dig in. Oh my goodness, look at that. Oh, I was told that the Portuguese hate eating their rice and curry with fork and spoon. Now, my policy is to make sure that I always go for maximum flavor. And these guys, they know it best, so here's my eating apparatus.
Oh.
Whoa, that's hot. Woo! Now I can handle a good amount of spice, but this is pretty spicy. This is the way I eat, huh? Rice, curry, chicken. Where's the veg? Who cares about veg, man? Devil's curry, aka Dable's curry, its original name, is usually the thrill of tongues during festive occasions. These guys know how to roll. Also, I hear it's nice to eat Dable's curry with bread. This is your party food right here, okay? You're at a house party.
Everybody's partying, and then suddenly, oh, I'm a little hungry, man. Yeah. Oh, but I don't want to, like, you know, take my rice and all out, you know, because that's heavy. Yeah, no, just take. Party!
Every day I'm shuffling.
Can we imagine that the devil's curry had tasted the same for the past 500 years?
I think so, yeah. Because that's how we have the recipe from then. Our parents will always say that, okay, this one that my mother taught her. So she have learned from her mother. So that whatever the ingredients is there, is still the same.
Right.
Yes, it's better for us to pass it on. Because we only live that long. So I pass it to my son. So next time my son, if married, can pass it on to his children.
And the fact that it's a recipe that came from generations to generations, and these guys retain their culture, you know? They even still speak the language. This is great. If you're in town, come here. Just come here. This is worth it. Every bite is worth it. Oh.
San Juan Restaurant, Bonito Lugar, Padibeng, Kumi, Karidebal.
You know what? I can't do this anymore. Not because I'm full, but because it's really spicy. And yes, I have managed to somewhat overcome the spiciness of the devil curry, which has taken my soul. In a good way, of course. See, I said I want to stop eating, but I'm still eating. It's over. Whew. No, I'm serious, I can't eat anymore.
This is Malacca. Reinvention of antique and urban. A spice confection whose grasp has its fingers woven deep into the fabric of Malaysia. I will be back. That's a promise. The searing heat of devil's curry was haunting my dreams.
So much chili, man.
And I needed to taste that heat again.
Wow! It's every mouthful worth it.